Hello everyone and welcome to Crafting with Amy. I'm Amy and today I'm attempting the busted canvas Halloween style. I don't normally do Halloween decorations, but I've been wanting to try one of these busted canvases, so I got this canvas from Dollar Tree. I think it's an 8x10, and then it's the box canvas, and then I got a flat one from Dollar Store because our Dollar Tree didn't have them for the back. I had mentioned in my last video that I thought it was going to be my last video, but then I just decided I'm going to be making these anyway, so although I'm not great at editing, I'm going to keep on recording and uploading videos. So I'm taking this purple, pansy, and red. Let me see what color. I'll have everything in the description box that I used. Red apple. And I end up, because I'm trying to match a tule. It's like a spider web tool that I had gotten, and the purple that I had. Yeah, it's Purple Pansy by Apple Barrel. Wasn't the correct. This was more of a maroonish type color in the tool. So, and I end up adding some white. I'm trying to match it up there. And I have this sped up, otherwise it'd be too long. Because I am slow. So that's the color. I ended up adding some white and more red. I probably should have started with the red. And what I'm attempting to do here, which you'll see, doesn't work out for me. I think it's because my hairdryer doesn't get hot enough. I used to have one and I blew it up. That got hot and I could do the crackle effect. I have ordered a heat gun, and so I'm hoping that will heat up better for me. So I'm still thinking this is going to happen. So I'm going to take this matte Mod Podge and apply it to the sides and the front and the top. And I've done it when the Mod Podge is wet. Apply the second coat of color. That doesn't work for me, so I thought I would try this. I had seen this technique, so I put it on and I allow it to dry. And then I put the black paint on. And while it's still wet, I put the hairdryer to it, but the hairdryer is just not powerful enough. So I'm hoping once I get this from Amazon. I ordered some things because I had gone to another Dollar Tree in another state. I called them beforehand. They said they had all kinds of fall stuff and was getting ready to put more out. Went over there. They said come the next day. Went over there in the evening. They had nothing. There were boxes sealed up. Most of it looked like Halloween. So I ordered some stuff off Amazon because I'm getting ready to be in a few challenges. I'll give some information on those later. So now I'm putting the black on and the Mod Podge has dried. So I'm trying this technique. Even though with my hot hair dryer that I used to have, putting the paint on while the Mod Podge was still wet worked for me. So I'm getting this thing, I have it on high, and I'm getting really, really close to everything's blowing. Oh, yeah. Yep. It doesn't work. So I'm wanting to show you. I didn't want to just take it out because you'd be like, why are you covering up? What are you doing? And honest, I don't know. I never know. So see, yep, there it is. It's finished. That's it. Y'all have a good, no. So now I'm taking that concoction I had mixed up and dry brushing it And I don't even know why I do this, because after I do everything that I do, you really don't even see this part. So now I have too much of that purplish color, so I go in with some black and cover it up, or blend it. And I have it sped up because, yeah, this really, like I said, you don't see much of the board after I bust it out. So now I have I have some checkerboard, I don't know what you call it, that, I guess checkerboard, scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby in black and white. So I'm covering this with Mod Podge, the inside of the canvas. And I don't make you watch all of that. I had to do so much editing. So while it's still wet, I'm going to put this scrapbook paper down. And I have cut it to the size the best that I could to get on the inside there. Mod Podge and I have a love-hate relationship. Well, I don't know how it feels about me, but yeah. So now I have the other board, canvas board, and I'm going to put that same scrapbook paper on it. And I'll later go around, once I get it attached, and paint the sides of it. Well, so I'm taking my trusty glue stick and getting around the edges real good and covering the whole board. I couldn't even find Halloween napkins. That's what I would have preferred to use. I didn't go to Walmart, but I didn't think about going to Walmart. So now I'm going to place this down. And I do put some weight on it. I lay it upside down on the floor with some weight on it. Because these canvases will bow also, the flat ones. It has turned like 70 here. It feels great. I love this. So now I'm drying the Mod Podge that I had put, or the paper, before I cut it, because it wasn't completely dry and I don't have patience for things to dry. But when I get the things that I've gotten from Amazon, because like I said, if I can't find supplies here, I will probably do a unboxing video. Now I'm measuring this. I really don't know what I'm doing. I've seen these cut. I wish if I make another one, I won't put as many cuts. I put 8. So that's facing out, but when it gets busted through, it will show on the front side. And now I'm going to make my cuts with my little exacto knife. I didn't have a ruler or anything that would sit in there, so I'm using a popsicle stick as like a square or something to guide me. I used to decorate for Halloween, but our son never liked, once he was born and, you know, realized things looked scary to him, so then I started just doing fall. So I haven't done any Halloween decorations in a long time. I would just do, you know, scarecrows, pumpkins. He has started back to school. He was home for the summer, on and off, but working. Yeah, like, what am I doing here? You guys, the struggles are real. I don't know if it's I overthink things. I don't know what it is. If I weren't videoing this, I would just come in here and just put this thing together, and so I think that's what it is. Honestly, I never had such a hard time making crafts until I started videoing them. I just do them. So now I'm using the scissors to help me cut, and yeah. Okay. And I probably should have just stopped here. But I'm taking it doesn't even work real well. I'm taking a paintbrush to kind of roll this up, and I'm going to hot glue it. And you, like I said, you can do as many of these cuts. I probably would have just done 4. Wait, how many did I think I did 8. I don't know. I think I did too many, because after I decorate, it's hard to even see a couple of the ones that I did. So this is a learning curve for me. I've never done these, and people do them many different ways. You can use, instead of another canvas on the back, you can cut out some cardboard, poster board. You can put fabric on them. I'm just holding it there for the hot glue. And I don't have you watch me curl all of these back. And that's just a preference too of how you want the how you want them to lay, and because I don't know if it was all that paint that I put on there in Mod Podge. It wasn't curling real great for me. But now I know. I think a Christmas one would be pretty. So I have this hand. It was an arm. And I did not cut it. There's no way. My husband cut it for me. And if I could have figured out how to make the hand stick out like it was coming out of the canvas, I'm using my hands like y'all can see me as I'm talking. But that would have been another whole, either trying to prop it up with something and then you would have seen that. Or, because I'm always trying to figure out, I can't defy gravity. It's just, you know, a thing. So I got these leaves. They did have those, and they've got a purple color on them. Glitter. Dollar Tree and their glitter, but I left the glitter on these. Because I thought, well, I want the hand to look like it's coming out of the leaves. And then I was like, wonder if I can cut a hole in the back canvas and make it look like the hand's coming through. No, it wouldn't have worked. It's too heavy. So I just have all this temporarily. I haven't even glued the back on yet. I'm just holding it this way. See, I'm like, okay, can I stand it up? So I use Fix-All and hot glue. And that Fix-All smells like E6000 to me. It has a very strong smell. But that's hard plastic. So there was no bending options and it's kind of heavy. Now I've glued the back on. I just used that Fix-All and hot glue. And now I'm going to take the two leaves and put up at the top. Kind of covering that because I didn't want anybody to be able to see the glue. And I'm putting a little bit of hot glue on the rolled back parts of the canvas. I keep hitting this table cover. I was still going for the look of the hand coming out from under the leaves. So if you all have tried these, and I'd love to see how you make yours. I've seen a whole lot of different, themes and stuff like that. But since they had some Halloween stuff and not fall stuff, that's what I went with. And now I think, what am I doing? Oh, I'm just going to cut the little stems off. Now I have this, it's spider tule, and oh, talk about glitter. And I'm going to put it down. I'm sorry I'm out of frame. And I'm just going to roll it. To kind of outline that frame. And give it some color. and I don't glue the whole thing down. Look at the hot glue. My poor hot glue gun leaks really, or it just drips a lot. It's a good one though. So I just tack it in places. And I'm still just kind of rolling it. And going around. You can still see that it has spider webs. Or spiders. And now I'm just going to cut it right here where I started it. And then I end up putting a leaf on top of that. And I don't know what happened to the footage. I must not have been. I know my husband came and got me for something. I end up taking some of that same tulle and tacking it down on the inside of the box to get some extra color. And I put, okay, at this point I haven't added the other, I had some little paper flowers. Yeah. And I took some gray and black. Because I'm like, this needs some color on those. You can't even tell those are leaves. But this is my first one. And I think it's neat. Spooky. So I will post the information as closer to the challenge that I'm going to be in. And thank you all for watching. And have a great week. Thank you.